to have been one of the more exciting games of Goblin Ball I've ever seen.
Who'd have thought that the Brawlers and the Barranquilla Barracudas could have come together so last minute and put on a game like that?
Rhonda, did you see the Brawlers' new mascot?
You mean that fierce wolf-looking thing?
Yes, that's the one.
I like it.
I hate it.
Well, there we are, split again. And on our most sacred national holiday, St. Swithin's Day.
Perfect segue, Rhonda. Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. Just a reminder, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
And welcome back to Lil Guardsman. I assume that we are off today. Let's see. No letters, no nothing. Alright.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
The landlord. What are you doing here?
Come on, give it back already. Stop saying that.
All right, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found. No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Meow?
Hey, rat. Meow.
The rat looks at you with an expression that conveys that it is not only embarrassed for you, but for all humans in existence. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, geez. I have to go to work anyways.
Oh, so we have to work today. Alright.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Where is Isla?
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Asher's office.
Where is Simon?
I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
Oh, we are going to see the dogs. Good luck.
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
What if I play some music that they don't like?
People are sleeping upstairs. Better not.
Okay, we cannot do that. There is a note. Dear whoever reads this note, Garbis Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. No! Please feel free to take your business to some other establishment in the town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalistic chokehold. Ha ha ha. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. If this is Lil, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. Thank you, Garby. Alrighty. The dogs! Oh, so many places to go. Everyone is here. What are you all doing here? What are you two doing here?
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet, we've been so displaced by the war.
Oh, this is where the refugee camp is.
Yes, ma'am, we have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
The means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, ma'am.
How true, Diddums. MacGoblin Twain, correct?
No, ma'am, his cousin Egbert.
And what is that? The sounds of a large family starting their day can be heard through the flaps of the tent. Good luck to you, large family.
Hello there. How did it go with the bank?
He's dead. He died of a heart attack.
Turns out this oligarch's money has been seized due to the war, so now I've been forced to take up residence here among these poor people.
Or was it Whelp who died? I think that this was the one who died.
Because you're poor now too. Isn't that fun?
No.
Hello, what are you doing here?
Hello there, Lil.
Hello.
Seamus MacGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place is awful.
Well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Thom MacGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him. He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, Would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Okay, for sure.
Of course, Mr. MacGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Monkey Island, Arstotska? We get it, you don't need to literally point to your influences. Oh, what? Ah, these are the games that influenced the game. Alright. Hello, how you doing here?
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
Simon, cut it.
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Ah.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Shady gambling?
Are you trying to con me, Simon?
Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Okay, let's play.
Alright, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen. She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
No,
Where's
I
the queen?
completely lost it. I got it right.
Congratulations! You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
You're making it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
Will do. Hey Freda, what are you doing here?
This kid's terrible at running a swindle. Who taught him anyways? Oh wait, I did. Am I the problem?
So, are you happy now with your hat?
Mr. Fantastico! I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're home. And that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
Thank you.
A letter from Dad.
That's so wonderful.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore. I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookies some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me. His name is Fredo. This war is tough, but they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon. Love, Dad.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Write Masha a letter. Lil will write a sentimental, affectionate letter to her father. Are you sure? Yes, I am.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens, "Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!"
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
A bomb. Now that can't be safe. Oh wait, I have 30 coins for you.
This kid's terrible at running a swindle. Who taught him?
I cannot give them to you. Alright. Well, bye everyone. I need to find Isla now. And she was supposed to be here.
Lil? How unexpected.
Where is Travis?
Does Ash's assistant Travis know you're in here?
Oh, he knows. And he's not happy about it. Councilwoman Ash took me on as her new unpaid intern. My mom said this will fast-track me to get into the Youth Politician Training Program for Two-Faced Cutthroats and Liars, or the YPTPT-FCL. She says it'll help build character.
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Oh, that hardworking lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, crap.
The YPTPTFCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go. What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
I don't know. Oswinus?
Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
The exciting Coliseum for overpriced food.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk.
And last one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
Guitar, I think that was.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thanks so much for your help, Lil. Here, take this. It's from Garby.
Thank you indeed. Hope I did well. There he is, the late King Oswin. When will they get around to replace those with Queen Desdemona? Oh wait, there are so many things to look at.
What a fancy collection of bottles.
A book. A survivor's account of the Marley Threepwood dynasty. Another book. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Dictators. Alright. Bye, Isla. And we can also go and visit Dick's side and Malcolm's office.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
Reassure her.
We are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever, using it at the guard shed.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
I don't remember which ones I have upgraded already and how many times. Let's go with Bullwhip.
It is done.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
Wait, what?
What does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Let's visit Malcolm. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be out. Lil knocks, but there is no response. Can I talk with you? Doesn't seem like an option. Okay, Echo, I'm sorry. Bye. Alrighty, let's start the shift. The night shift. This is the last shift. Forest entities, ghosts. This is new, being make-believe witches, prayer, special attack spells, weaknesses water and fire, alignment very good and very bad, and zombies, somewhat common. They bite if they still have teeth. Alright, let's start. I should have upgraded the X-ray. Alright, well, we have what we have, so 1 to each first. And then my priority would be X-ray and truth spray. I'll put this one to Bullwhip. I will put another one here, and I will put another one of this to the Bullwhip. Alright, let's go.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards.
Are you a witch?
It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
X-ray first.
I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
I will confiscate it.
Sure, give me the apple.
All right, dear. But don't eat it until you... Oh, dear. Night-night, my darling.
Well, I wasn't expecting her to bite it.
Why, hello, my dear. It's almost...
I only was expecting her to confiscate it. Can I use the decoder ring right away? I know that she's a witch, so that was useless. Great. Let's fail again then.
Why, hello, my dear.
Third time.
It's almost...
Alright, so I will use it again. But then what if I don't confiscate it, then what do I do with it? Return it? Maybe let's use this truth spell here then, maybe.
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl. Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
I guess that's enough. I can't confiscate the apple. I can only return it to her, I guess. Let's talk.
I've got the first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest. Tee-hee! Just a little gardening humor, dear. I'm using them to make a delicious pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
Doubt?
I don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
No, dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
I see what you mean. I want to do the thing with apple again, but I want to return it.
I'll share a secret with you.
Wait, but if Lil knows now that these apples are not good, will she still bite it?
Sure, give me the apple.
All right, dear. But don't eat it until you...
Lil, why?
Huh?
I'm disappointed in you.
Why, hello, my dear. It's almost...
Like, you know the truth. Why would you still eat the apple?
With all of these candies...
What if I whip her? Success!
Ow! I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
I don't have a dog.
What? I don't have a dog.
Don't you?
No.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just have to make you one.
Oh! I didn't expect that.
Why, hello, my dear.
Okay,
It's
you
almost
are taking up too much of my time. Okay, the truth spray. Then I will try to return the apple and I want to see what will happen.
I'll share a secret with you.
Return.
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl you are.
Can I jail her? I can.
I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
What? I don't have a dog.
Is this going to be game over again?
Don't you?
No.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just have to make you one.
Gosh, this is annoying. Will I have to admit her? Then there is no point in using X-ray if I'm going to return the apple. I can't confiscate it. Whatever X-ray would show, if it was metal detector would show as well. I cannot whip her. The decoder ring didn't help much. Is there anything? Water and fire. Deny?
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
All right. But before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
No.
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl you are.
Gosh, it took me so long. I wanted to find a way to confiscate the apple without eating it. I wanted to find a way to do something, but the truth is just deny. Meat pies made out of kids, well, that's a kinder surprise. You figure out they dastardly plan and did the right thing.
It is the same little guardsman who admitted scary tree monster in our previous encounter.
Yes, that's me. Are you the same tree monster?
I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
How you doing anyway? Should I use the coda on him again?
The words of MacGoblin twain are etched into my bark and continue to serve me well. Better even, I think, than the dolphin or butterfly tattoos that adorn so many elven teenage ankles.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
So it's the same decoding as the first time. Nothing changed. What a waste of a decoderin.
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Caladar. You are now looking at me, scary tree monster. I ran unopposed and threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
I trust you.
No wonder you ran unopposed. I wouldn't want to get stomped and or thwomped either.
Smart kid.
I guess I'll let you in.
May a scary tree monster humbly accepts entry into the sprawl.
Oh well, that's very nice to hear.
To stomp and thwomp any who oppose his demands.
You admitted the former terrifying trick creature turned public servant. Good call, otherwise you would have been stomped and thwomped. If it wasn't for the Twitch, I would have rewind this time, but I've done too many rewinds already. I don't want to do that anymore. Zombies. How do we deal with the zombies? Maybe I should call Malcolm.
Zombies? Ugh. Well, whatever you do, don't send them down here. I have enough brain-dead people to deal with without dealing with the actual brain-dead. Plus, between you and me, they kind of smell.
That's the smell of rotting flesh.
Ew, gross. You deal with them.
Nice. Let's use this X-ray on them.
Ugh, barf to the max.
Lovely. Deny?
Sorry, you can't come in today. They're wandering off. Bye, zombies!
They're harmless, but on average you did the right thing.
Oh, hi. You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
What are you doing here?
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, geez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
So, are you here to dig?
Name and species?
Always the same. Punxsutawney Paulie, mole person.
Let me just turn to mole person in the good old monster manual.
I am not a monster. I am a person. A mole person. If you prick us, do we not bleed? Well, that's a bad example. We don't bleed easily. Mole people have exceptionally fast healing, but that's pseudoscience for another impassioned speech. I am not a monster, and I do not care to be labeled as such. With that, I shall take my leave. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, hi. You must...
This part is taking too long.
So, who told you to come see?
Aw, gee.
I will trust you this time.
Top secret. Whoa. And they sent you straight to me, eh? Yep, that sounds about right. I'm kind of the best guardsman on the force these days.
That's not what I was told.
What were you told?
I was told that you were trustworthy if a bit... Well, that's not important. I was told you were trustworthy.
But you don't trust me, you don't want to tell me what's going on, alright? I will use my... Will it work on you? I think it will.
The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside.
Yeah, so this is the plan.
I'm here to get the project started.
I knew about that already, I just need confirmation. Alright, you're in.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
You heard the details of the tunnel plan finally come into fruition. Remember the one we first told you about in level 6? Go you.
Hello.
What are you?
Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
What?
No.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
And the knife glove. Yes.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt.
Who are you? Not a zombie? A witch? Necromancer? A ghost? Let's try metal detector.
Just these here knife hands. This outfit doesn't really have pockets.
That makes sense.
What's with those? Is that really practical?
Honestly, no. But it looks scary, so it serves that purpose.
Ever forget you have it on and go to scratch somewhere?
All the time. Why do you think I'm wearing the mask? And what's worse is that it's allergy season.
How about truth spray?
That night I died in the woods, a demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life.
So you're supposed to be a zombie. You talk too well for a zombie, so...
Now I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
Lil, what do we do? Let's whip her. We have another one. If it's not working, then it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be, alright. Let's call then our friend Malcolm.
The phone lines, they don't work. It looks like the wire was cut.
Oh no!
Yeah, you caught me. It's a thing I do to make sure the people I want to kill can't call for help.
But you don't want to kill me, right?
Depends on if you let me in or not. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Let's bullwhip you. What's
Whoa,
that?
what the heck was that?
Yes.
What was what?
That flash in your chest with all the weird writing.
Oh, that old thing? That's a demonic hex that appeared over my heart the night that I died. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
Looks good on you.
Okay, so I already know that I need to rewind. The feeling about the bullwhip was the right feeling. But wait, do I have another? Yes, I do. Alright. So that should work. I will try another one. Oh, this time it worked.
Whoa, what the heck was that?
What was what?
That flash in your chest with all the weird writing.
Oh, that old thing? That's a demonic hex that appeared over my heart the night that I died. It gives me...
Looks good on you.
Can I use the decoder ring now?
Did you just decode the hex on my heart without asking me?
Oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry.
That's a little presumptuous.
I don't have to read it if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. I'm curious what it says myself.
It translates to, if this hex is read out loud, the cursed shall return to whence they came.
Wait, on second thought, no!
Too late.
Family's son.
Oh no.
Hey, I remember you. How have things been? Well,
Oh.
this has been one for the books.
I thought it was game over. What is that? Stabitha, you exorcised the demon inhabiting the undead serial killer. Bravo.
We got a call there may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
Who are you? Ghostbusters.
Who are you now?
Ghostfinders.
I have a bullwhip.
Hey, quit it! We got a call from none other than Her Majesty Queen Desdemona to come immediately. She says she has seen the ghost of her late father, King Oswin.
I know Queen Desdemona. She's way too smart to get suckered into calling some crooked con artist like you.
That's what we thought. But we got the call all the same.
Truth spray?
It's common knowledge that there's no such thing as ghosts, but people will pay a pretty penny to commune with their lost loved ones. If we provide a bit of comfort to people in need, what's the harm?
Especially if they've happened to prepare a little dinner as well, maybe some finger foods. Hard to get a proper home-cooked meal these days, and typically there's some food to go around after a death.
Aha. I can use X-ray on you, or I can call Ash.
You've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash. This is Isla speaking. How can I help you?
Nice phone manners, Isla.
Hey, Lil. What's up?
I've got some Ghostfinders at the gate. What do you think I should do?
Oh my. Okay. I'm probably not supposed to know this, but I overheard a phone call between Malcolm and Queen Desdemona, and they were talking about bringing these guys in about some ghost she thinks she saw. I'd call Malcolm if I were you.
Oh, that's too late. So I'm letting you in.
All right, time to save someone who has been terrorized by a specter or spirit. And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good,
just go already.
Ghostfinders.
Lil is a better ghost finder than these clowns. No, seriously, you should try. Do you need to rewind it? This shift is the most hardest.
we got a call there may...
Okay, first I will call Ash.
I overheard a phone call.
So, calling Malcolm.
Oh, fantastic! Send them to the dungeon at once.
You called for these guys?
What? No, of course not. But we have a lot of ghosts kicking around down here, and I'd love to get a good look at one.
I've always been told that ghosts don't exist.
What? Of course they do. Ghosts are figments of overactive imaginations, like mine. Tell you what, there's $20 in it for you if you send the Ghostfinders down here.
You mean send them to jail?
I always do, baby.
Alright, off you go.
I guess we'll have to take our equipment to the jail and see if we can find any ghosts there. And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good,
just go already.
Ghostfinders.
Much better. Ghosts definitely don't exist. 99.9% positive. But you should head down to Malcolm's office to be extra sure. Location unlocked.
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
Okay, but I'm kind of done with my shift now.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Not too bad. But it really was the most difficult shift so far. Alright, let's go to the dungeon. There is no ghost, only echo. Lil, those idiots claiming to be Ghostfinders actually found a ghost, but don't worry, I've locked it in my office. Ghosts can't move through doors, right? Please find your 20 gold taped to the back of this note. Oh, there is no one here. Oh, a ghost!
My hour is almost come.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing, revenge my foul and most unnatural murder.
Oh, you were murdered?
Murder? Who done it?
That villainous mage Tyronius Athanatos.
How?
With juice of cursed Hebenon in a vial, and in the porches of mine ears did pour the leprous distilment.
He poured poison in your ear? That's a really weird way to kill someone.
Remember me.
That's why no one suspected anything. A very clever way to kill someone. There is blood under this
I knew
rock.
that Tyronius was no good, but this is another level.
Oh wait, I want to explore the office, I cannot. Okay, I guess it's time to go home. Tacos?
Let me guess. We're finally gonna have the best friend taco party I've been dreaming about since level 5.
Excuse me, what?
You're not a part of this, Chuck.
Lil, I have something important to discuss with you.
The necklace, exactly.
Wait a minute. Where's your emerald necklace? And why are you wearing that? That's just like the one that creepy Tyronius has.
It was a gift from Tyronius on behalf of the Mages Guild to keep me safe.
Advice caution.
Tyronius has been giving me big bad guy energy since level 1. I would ditch that amulet immediately.
That is for me to decide. Lil, I have something I need to tell you.
Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
Finally?
This is what I've been saying. But, we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways I've been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Yes, you have indeed. You've changed them for the worse. This is why a child should not be in charge of anything.
This is not you talking.
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair, but she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
True as that may be, it's time she was relieved of her duty.
I'm confused.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Tyronius? He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
He's your 4th advisor?
4th, and perhaps only, if the other 3 remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
These don't sound like your words.
No, they don't.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy... I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
Resist?
This doesn't make any sense. I have worked my ass off for you and the Bloody Sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
Lil had foiled Brunhilde, the morally questionables, to say the least, planned to fatten the children of the scroll with candy and then bake them into pies, the witch left in a huff. And then she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. She also made the cover of the Scroll Tetler newspaper and was declared best new restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived at the Sprawl City Hall just as the other councillors were voting on a controversial new bill. A bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down his dark wood forest on the outskirts of Kaladar. There was no way Mayor Scary Tree Monster was going to let him cut down his home. He created the filibuster and it worked, and the vote was rejected and the bill did not pass. Wonderful. And this was the highlight over his career. Zombies. Okay, just zombies being zombies. A mole person. With the arrival of Punxsutawney, Paulie, they built a secret tunnel to get the supplies from the outside. Plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in the record time. For the first time in months, a substantial amount of food made its way into the sprawl. Stabitha. Decoding the hex on Stabitha Grieve's heart, exorcised the demon and freed her soul from its clutches. In death, she was finally at peace. Too much information. The Ghostfinders. The Ghostfinders were never again able to replicate their trick of making the ghost of King Guardsman appear, nor were they able to convince anyone that they actually did it in the first place. Count Heinrich von Pyre. Count Heinrich von Pyre wedding started beautifully until that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire just before sunrise. On the plus side, Myrna Hurricane was freed from the Count's curse and control and eventually rekindled a romance with her old friend Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. Okay, so he's dead now, right? No? Confused. The Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Henrik. You were too beautiful for this world, but I let him in. Level 11.
And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Alrighty, Lil. The last day. We have a letter here.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right? I don't really know what's in store for me. But I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
That was quite sad.
I heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
Hi, Garby. How?
How'd you hear?
Cecil told me. He's actually been running interference for you behind the scenes this whole game. He wanted me to make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Thank you, Garby. I will take one more slot for X-ray, and then I will buy another power crystal.
Are you sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
Well, I don't have any more money, so that will have to do. All done.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
The Royal Read. This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi Lil, they're letting me add something to the read. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole and that GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Daisy to keep you on longer. Chuck. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy, we'll need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He is officially exiled from the sprawl. Oh, poor Randy. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was won in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there is any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. So I assume that we will see quite a few boats today. We have put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try to not overspend the Queen's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your star ranking. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing loads of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youth. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Well, if Malcolm says that, then the things are pretty bad. Let's start. Alright, so let's start. Well, one here, one to each, and then I have 4 more of these crystals, so I will use 1 for truth spray, 1 for x-ray, 1 for whip. Then I will use this, the halved one, for the x-ray, and then I have 1 left. I will use it on the metal detector. Alright, let's begin. The last day.
Oh, hi, it's me, Kellii. I remember you from the wedding. You didn't want Monty's soup. Can't blame you. If I didn't work there, I wouldn't want it either. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
Is the food good? Let's talk first.
I didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Calidar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
I mean, I do trust you, but also, I guess I trust you.
Wow, that's a long walk.
You're telling me. The whole journey took me almost 2 weeks. Luckily, they gave me this cart to carry all the food in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
Let's try talking one more time.
What kind of food did you get?
I don't know. Stuff for soup? I didn't ask too many questions. They seemed to know what we needed. Anyway, my manager gave me a list. Here, take a look.
She hands you a list of ingredients, pretty standard stuff. Most of them are marked perishable, so the ingredients might have perished during the 2-week walk. Yeah, I trust you, alright?
I understand. I get the same from my bosses here at the gate. I don't ask too many questions, mostly because I don't think they know the answers.
Amen, honey.
But how do I find out the state of the food, other than my assumptions? And how do I get rid of bad food, if there is any? You quartering?
I'd like to take a closer look at that list of what you're transporting. This list says the food items shouldn't be left out in the sun or pulled around in a hot wagon for more than a week. How long did you say your journey was?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Would have been 3 days if I didn't wear these heels.
That's really not great.
Yeah, but they were on sale.
So do I deny entry? Or do I let you in? Deny?
Kid, I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Oh, I got it right. Yes, the sprawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch, Guardsman. Hey!
Blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position?
I have no idea.
Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade. If I still had it. Kapla!
And she's smiling, so she's not that angry. Unless they smile before the kill, that could be their thing. What are you doing here anyway?
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
Okay, I get it. You're upset. I have no reason not to trust you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have at least some sympathy. Maybe Marvog can intervene and stop the war.
We could have this war settled in no time. Those bloated Petrardians stand no chance against the might of Marvog.
But
your queen would have to make a compelling argument why we should help her now.
Fair enough. But still, why are you here? What do I do with you? Drill spray?
I have come to offer a deal with the Sprawl. Give us food in sufficient amounts to continue the ballet, and Marvog will provide powerful warriors to protect you from attack.
I suppose that's not a bad deal.
If you let me in, we shall proceed. If not, you can protect yourselves.
I'll let you in.
Glory shall come to Marvog this day.
Good luck.
Kapla.
I actually like her.
Well, kaplad, little one. Kapla!
Oh, I'm missing 1 star. I didn't do something. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and the other people above your pay grade. I'm tempted to rewind, because I really like this character, so I want to get 4 stars, but I don't really know what to do. I suppose probably maybe let's try same actions and then maybe X-ray? Maybe calling some. Let's rewind, let's see. What if I skip talking and we'll just use the truth spray from the stat?
I have come to offer a deal with this.
So now we know your true intentions. And then let's try X-ray in you. I will use the good one. Wait, you didn't have anything on you. It was a waste of X-ray.
No mighty blade, no battle hammer, not even my ceremonial combat weapons. Everything had to be melted down and sold to keep some amount of food coming into the Marvog Empire. There is a massive shortage of food thanks to this pointless squabble the Sprawl is having with the Kingdom of Petrard.
Okay, I don't think that helped us with a 4 star. Oh, I need to call Ash, I think.
Marvog can't be in a very good spot right now. Most of their supplies are imported, and this war has interrupted movement of goods. Perhaps they are here to make a deal. Send them in and let me assess the situation.
So, will that help me with a 4 star? I doubt so. Rewind. Oh wait, I don't have that many rewinds anymore.
A blinding rage fills my... Thank the walls of...
Okay, that's root spray. There is not much that I can do. I don't want to weep here. I don't have any users on the decodering, but there is nothing to decode anyway.
Normally I would put you to the blade for this insolent whipping, but as it is, I have nothing. No mighty blade, no battle hammer, not even my ceremonial combat weapons. There is a massive shortage of food.
Same as with the X-rays, so I don't know. I want to get 4 stars. Maybe I do need to have this decoder.
I have come to offer a deal with... If you let me in, we shall...
Malcolm?
This seems like it could be a real opportunity, kid. What if you arrest her?
Why?
Yes, it'll piss off a major superpower in the middle of a war, but the enemy will probably pay a pretty high price to get their fearless leader back. Yeah, that's the ticket. Arrest her, and I'll send the ransom note. By the end of the night, I bet we rake in a big score.
Don't trust him, but I will do that, just to see what will happen.
You dare arrest me? Bold move, little one. This boldness impresses me. If you reconsider your choice, I will aid your city-state in the battle against the Petrardian scum.
Oh, that's lovely. Reconsider.
All right, you can come in.
Glory shall come to Marvog this day.
Kapla.
Well, Kaplad, little one. Kapla!
No. Okay, the last time. So I think that I will talk with you twice.
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have at least some sympathy.
We could have this war settled in no...
Let's talk once more.
The ripples of this war have reached the plains of Marvog. Food has become scarce due to supply chain issues. I would use that chain to hang my enemies, but apparently it is not made of steel or rope. Confusion reigns. Without food, the ballet has been ruined. Much in the same way that you ruined my wedding day.
So it's in your best interest to stop the war.
Indeed it is. The ballet must proceed, but we will not simply intervene for nothing. We demand a payment. Let me speak to your queen.
Okay, the striker is only other option. Haven't called yet.
While not technically an enemy of the state, I doubt much good will come from them after the fiasco that was the royal wedding. Who knows? They could be a mole for the enemy. I'm not sure how best to sniff out their intentions, but use your tools and see what you can find out.
Ah, that's pointless. Well, alright, I give up.
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Meribella.
Hello, so you are the first one of the drafters.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Alright, so what are you doing here?
Okay, what you doing here, Meribella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the sprawl. That's the end.
I trust you.
That's wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Meribella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Oh, that's rather sad.
I need to improve your thing here, or whatever you have. So, let me see how I can do it. Let's use metal detector. It is metal.
My father's trident and a symbol of his power, passed down from generation to generation by all the great rulers of Bubbletown. An artifact that inspires our people, that fills us with hope and joy. With this trident, we will find no equal in battle.
Return, of course.
Here, you can have it back. It was all slimy and gross anyway.
What else can I use? X-ray? Does it make sense to use X-ray? Success! Oh, there is something.
This old shell holds the message I have been sent to deliver to you. This shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
Oh, I think I made a mistake. I will have to rewind this one as well. The problem is that I have only 3 users. But this is important, so let's do that.
Hail, Groundwalk.
Hi.
I don't know.
So we talk first.
Okay, what you doing here, Merib?
And then I use this X-ray. What if I don't... Well, I will try use this one again. No. Still have to use it. Oh wait, I don't have the decoder anymore.
This old shell holds the message I have been sent to deliver to you. This shell retains... I've always wondered...
I don't have it anymore. No, alright, you're in.
All right, Meribella, strap on your boots. Boot. Fishtail covering. You're drafted.
The mer people of Bubbletown would be honored to help the Sprawl in their fight. We will strike at the enemy with everything we've got. And we strap on war fins for future reference.
Thanks, good to know.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. Your move, kid.
Try to not overspend the Queenstone's money, but I don't know how much. How much do you cost?
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in, I'm taking the same info about the Sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Oh, you're a shitty person.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
Even know to say. I will doubt.
How do I know you're good for it?
Exactly.
A Banggaloreian always keeps their word.
Okay, how much?
All right, 1,000 gold.
500 gold.
Fine, 500 gold.
Lil, that was too easy. That's not the reason for being this happy. Let's call Ash.
A Banggaloreian, eh? Interesting. Banggaloreians hear much and speak little. This one must be in dire straits to be making this deal. Squeeze him. Use those negotiating tactics we've spent all those sessions honing.
What sessions?
Damn it, Travis! I distinctly remember putting a memo on that idiot's desk to schedule sessions with you. Somebody's fired. Again.
So, what do I do?
Step 1, negotiate. Thank you for attending the session.
Lovely. Truth spray.
Banggaloreians have developed complete immunity to any sort of truth spray through our training from birth. This proves vital to our work as intergalactic bounty hunters.
Aw, nerds.
I'm not happy with this outcome, but also I don't have many of rewinds left, so I don't want to rewind anymore. I'll let you in, but not liking it.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed-upon price of 500 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Oh, didn't expect that. The Banggaloreian will aid in the defense of the Sprawl, and you got him for his lowest possible price. Wonderful, didn't expect that. I thought that I wasn't doing well.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of Bee and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
You are suspicious because I know Gary, and he knows Lil.
Gary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent?
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
Huh, that's weird. Metal detector. Nothing.
There is nothing I'm trying to hide from you. And if I wanted to hide something, there's no way you could possibly find it. How dare you search me without my express permission? You have no right, you pathetic smag... Never mind.
Whip.
Ah! You pathetic smaggle! Feel the wrath of a power crystal-wielding mage apprentice! Ha 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 ha!
He became bad person. At least I didn't waste my rewind. Alright, let's talk.
I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
I do trust you. You do sound like him.
I heard that you were following your dream to become an actual mage. Good for you.
Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild.
Let's try X-ray maybe. Oh.
My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins.
Confiscate?
My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you! The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us! Our power! Our present!
You seem really precious about it.
Oh, that's wonderful. You took away this dark and more powerful version of Gary, the goblin's new toy. He was getting too precious about it anyway. Wonderful.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Hello.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
So you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye. That's a much more concise way to say it, yarr.
Okay, so what are your skills?
Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine-feathered matey Pete. Though yous can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar, har, har.
Old sea dog,
I don't trust you.
Wow, a real-life pirate! You want to defend the sprawl from incoming attackers?
But I wish that I had used more of Guardsman, because I applied only one crystal and I feel like I had 3 instances where I should have used it, and this is the 3rd one. But I had only 1 crystal and only 1 use.
Aye, I've heard tell there's plenty of doubloons and booty to be had by sending some enemies down to Davy Jones's locker.
I'm not sure I understood all of that, but still, wow!
Cool. We have throw spray, we have bullwhip, and we have metal detector. Let's use metal detector. Oh, wait, but...
Yar, I do like the cut of your jib, young scallywag. Take ye this, a tank of some of the fermenter's finest, to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12, but I'll take it for my dad when he gets home. Thanks for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
Big juicy IPA,
But this is the card that...
I be captain of the good ship Fermenter, the scourge of the seas. She's plenty yar and holds a crew of the scurviest scallywags to ever set sail.
That looks like Kelly's card, so you're saying that this is your card. Alright.
We also make the finest grog known to man. One taste and you'll be carousing shanties until you're 3 sheets to the wind.
Carousing shanties,
Scurviest scallywags, eh? Sounds perfect to defend the waterways of the sprawl from enemy invaders.
Aye, we be that.
That we be,
Set us at 'em and we'll blow the bastards back from whence they came. Yar her!
Is she a good addition to our army?
Hardy har! Ye won't be regretting this choice you've made here today, me bucko.
Won't regret it,
Let's go show these bastards why they should steer clear of Captain Jane Pigeon and the dread ship Fermenter.
Hello, I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Oh, I remember you. Well, I don't remember you, I remember your parents.
Aww.
You are the painter's son. Oh wait, but there also was this message from Malcolm about hooligans. So, do we have... Yes, we have truth spray. 1 use.
I love me dad and me mum and even me sisters so much. Sometimes I feel like I could just burst when I see them. They all treat me with such kindness and help me when it's hard for me to get around. Sometimes Dad lets me ride on his shoulders and I feel 10 feet tall. That's the truth, and I ain't hiding anything except for me knife I use for robbing elderly people. I love robbing elderly people, and I won't stop. I'll never stop. It gives me a thrill like nothing else does. I'll die before I stop. No elderly person is safe from me and me robbing knife.
Oh my god!
Give me that knife. I have only one use for metal detector. And I have one more person. Wonderful.
Is that a knife you have on you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I scanned you and it shows you're carrying a knife.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Your machine's broken.
Then you don't mind me confiscating it, right?
You're too young to be carrying a knife.
Mind your own business. Try it and I'll cut your off.
Whoa, that took a turn.
Wait, so we didn't take it? Oh, okay. Well, I have one more rewind, two more rewinds. But first, maybe I want to try using them.
Ouch! Why? Why would you do that to me? I'm so teeny.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Try it again and I'll cut your off.
Whoa, that took a turn.
Aha, so I think that I will rewind you. So I'm gonna use this truth spray on you again. The metal detector will not help me dealing with a knife, but at least I will know the truth. And then I will call Malcolm.
I don't trust this kid. Send him to jail.
But he's so teeny. He's harmless.
Those are the ones you gotta look out for. The harmless ones. He's probably smuggling in weapons or a thermonuclear bomb in his butt or something.
He's barely got pockets.
I'm too poor for pockets.
You have a knife there.
Search him anyway, and then kick him.
You mean kick him out?
No, kick him. Right in his good leg, too. That'll teach him for being so harmless.
Okay, so metal detector.
I
cannot
scanned you and it
confiscate it.
showed...
And now I put you into jail.
Teeny Tom, you're going to jail for a long time.
Is this because I like to rob elderly people at knife point?
Exactly.
Yes, 100%. That's the reason.
You don't know me. Over here stepping all up on me like a prison don't scare me. Bring it on.
Holy crap! You seem so harmless in your introduction.
That's called a ruse. See you on the outside in 5 to 10. I'm gonna get jacked on the inside.
Whew! You jailed the pint-sized sociopath and saved the octogenarians of the sprawl. They live to check pinch another day.
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Yes?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
So this is the sea monster they were talking about.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
I do trust he looks scary.
Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right. And he is very good at it, I promise you.
The only thing that is left is a bullwhip.
No, don't agitate him. Dennis!
Oh, that's too late. You were killed by a pet fish. Game over. I mean, at least that proves that the fish is ready for war.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the...
Let's talk once more.
He really is quite a violent fish.
Will it be safe to have him out there fighting?
So long as no one else you want to keep safe is out there, he'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path.
Let's go Striker.
Huh. I had heard rumblings of underground fish fights happening down by the docks in the past. I suppose there is the tiniest chance this could be a fighting fish. If it is, they are rather dangerous, and that could be a big win for us. Or a liability. One or the other.
You cannot find it out until you start fighting, alright. So you're in?
Okay, here's your paperwork. Welcome to the war effort.
And this is the end of our last shift. Yahoo!
Not me, remember. It's for the fish.
Got it. The fish is in.
We did quite alright. The only place I can go is home. Oh. Call out. Happy birthday?
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
I agree, yeah.
You're not wrong.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Oh, that's the reason for surprise.
Yeah.
Alright, well, how you doing, my friends?
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil.
Okay. Wait, my dad is back. Hi, Emma. Emma?
Hey, Arda. Mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
I wanted to talk with Emma.
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
So he's back.
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire. But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like on the house to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
Grog.
Coming right up.
Check it. Lovely. Hello, Malcolm. No, Malcolm. Mike.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
I may be baked out of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations. What a party. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love, Echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil, it's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
Alrighty.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
Hello, Edward.
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl?
Play along.
I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil, I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare?
A squirrel.
That's right, a sparrow.
Okay.
Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails, and since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
So that would be another sparrow.
That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Okay, this time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you!
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thanks for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you.
Hey, Dad! You're back!
There she is, my little guardsman.
How?
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
WTF, to be honest.
Dad, you can't just leave the war when you feel like it. That's called deserting. I think it's a pretty serious thing.
What matters is that I'm here now.
He's right, you know.
Everything has been so messed up. I've come close to dying a bunch of times. I never have enough money to upgrade my tools. I've been wearing this damn sweater every day for as long as I can remember. You're not a good dad, Dad.
You don't think I know that? I thought I was finally doing something right by signing up to fight for our home. But I think I got even further away from the goal.
No kidding.
Can you forgive me?
Yes, I don't really understand this conversation.
Not for everything. Not all at once, but yes, I love you and I'm so glad you're back and that you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
Are you even the real Mrs. Abernathy?
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Okay. That was weird. Alright. Hey, you got your fantastic hat!
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
Can I see Garby? No, the exit is blocked, I think. I cannot see Garby. Oh.
I don't really have anywhere to be.
So the only way is upstairs to sleep? I sure want to head to... I guess, yes. I'm kind of in a confused state right now. Kellii, without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's was in a real predicament. Monty was going to have to improvise. Throw in eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickings Stew. That didn't go well, and Kellii put in her 2 weeks notice and started looking for another job. Praetor Kargan. It was super awkward, because they saw each other first time after the whole "you left me at the altar" thing. But in the end, Queen Desdemona announced that 2 nations would join a tactical alliance against their common enemy, and everything went well. Banggaloreian. The intelligence gained from the Banggaloreian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. Gary. Without the pure, unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with the dark mages. And then Gary went back to work with Julian at the GLA. Wonderful. Teeny Thom MacGoblin. Teeny Thom became the Prince of Prison. He crafted makeshift chiefs and used them without prejudice to grow his reputation. He eventually joined a gang and all went downhill from that point. This is the last battle, I think. How we do? Oh no! We lost. Sproul defeated. Meribella returned to her home in Bubbletown with a message: "We swim to battle." I didn't make good choices, so what are we going to do? The fierce but uninspired tribe of mere people moved dauntlessly into fray and failed to instill any terror in their enemy. Captain Jen, Pigeon and her pirates raised the sails of the good ship Hermanta and set off for adventure. Luckily, the captain had the good fortune of removing the signature IPA from the ship prior to departure, which led to the pirates to soberly take down a few more enemy vessels than they would have had they been sourced. Dennis, the 7-time all-fish fighting champion, was released into Sproul Harbor with a loud plop. As he had done all his life, he attacked the first thing he saw with all the ferocity of thoroughbred sarcastic French-head could muster. Unfortunately, the first thing Dennis's path were the other drafted forces. By the time the enemy arrived in the harbor, Dennis was fast asleep in the empty harbor with a full belly and sense of accomplishment. Morning came and the waters of Sproul Harbor finally calmed. The enemy ships had left the harbor, but not before laying waste to the docks and the encampment that had sprung up there. War had caught up with the refugees once again. There were no survivors. The destruction of the docks will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom. Game over. No?
We have just received word that the Sprawl forces have successfully pushed back the enemy. While some of the invading forces still remain just outside of the Sprawl, the remainder of the Petrardian detachment has been defeated or is retreating. While it is still too soon to declare victory, things are finally trending in the right direction. You probably can't tell by my voice, but I am very happy. We will be keeping this channel clear for further updates.
Well, that's great to hear. Maybe things can finally start to get back to normal.
I thought it was game over because we lost the battle, but I guess we are fine. What are we doing next? Be nice.
Hey, you two. Welcome to my bedroom, Cecil. Did you hear the news? We aren't going to be slaughtered by an invading army after all.
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
Why?
What does the Queen want with it?
It's not my job to know. I just know that the Queen ordered me to get it from you.
I think that she's being influenced by Tyrannus.
You mean the Queen that's definitely not acting like herself? The Queen that's almost acting like she's being mind-controlled by someone?
It's not my job to know about that either. My instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ah, there she is, Your Majesty. Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply hand over the Chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Where is Chuck?
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on charges of treason against Her Majesty.
That's crazy.
That's enough. Lilith, the Chronometer 3000 handed over now.
Do I have a choice, really? No!
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the Chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the Sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic nobody guardsman!
Hey, now! So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the Chronometer 3000.
So is there a way to come out of the situation with a victory, or is this defeat? Either way. Dr. B?
Nobody's doing anything with a chronometer until I hear from Dr. B.
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed.
Oh no.
There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Who can say indeed?
Gary, you're back at it.
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos Amulet of Total Mental Sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken.
We know that.
Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold.
Are we true friends?
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay, new plan. Give me the Chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? The war is over. Petrard is lost. The Sprawl is coming out on top.
But at what cost? It's about more than just winning or losing the battles. It's about the lives lost regardless of the outcome. So much wasted life, and for what? With the power of the Chronometer 3000, I can do better. I can assure that this war will never begin in the first place. Nobody has to die.
You know what? That actually sounds like the right thing to do.
And with more people alive, it means more smaggle slaves to serve under my foot as I lead the dark magic users of the Mages Guild to domination and eternal glory.
And that's where you lost me.
All I have to do is go back and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony.
But the war wasn't started because Desdemona married Chuck. It's because she didn't choose Prince Phineas. Nobody has to die.
True, but where's the fun in that?
I can't let you do this.
You can't kill Chuck. He's my hero.
I thought I was your hero, you good-for-nothing little worm. Feel my wrath.
Wait, Master, don't! Oh no! Lil, please! Tell Julian
Gary! No! Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is, the Chronometer 3000. Give it to me!
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan, and there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is he gonna do?
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my God, Dad! No! 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 No!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
Dad? Don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please, come back.
Drat! Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all.
Well, we all knew that.
Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
And you're supposed to be a smart one.
Oh God, what?
Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got no time for another tutorial.
Go to musician, go to Tyronius, stay here, go to food table. Go to musician.
Okay, go check out the band.
Whatever you say, kiddo.
Select the Edward, the official efficient, if you need to advance to the next timeline. Don't you know what to do? Are you sure want to advance to the next timeline? No? I'm confused. Go to Tyronius.
Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by that necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. Whatever you say, kiddo.
Ouch! What is that? Some kind of force field? I can't get anywhere close to Tyronius while it's up. Maybe there's someone who could help me disable it. Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
This won't do. The war is still going to happen. Off to another timeline.
What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing.
I've got no...
Stay here.
Just stay here.
Whatever you say, kiddo.
So I read one review on Steam.
Hey, bounty hunter.
Yes?
Give me that blaster I know you got on ya.
And they were telling that they liked the game during the gameplay, but they didn't like the ending. And they played multiple different endings, and I cannot say that I dislike the ending, but I don't understand it. Like, I'm confused what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe this is the way to do it?
Why should I?
Bribe?
I'll pay you a lot of gold.
Later.
Sounds good.
If you face Tyronius with Hamish, he will be equipped with this weapon. Who he? Tyronius or Hamish?
Ouch! What is that?
Go to Tyronius.
Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by that necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. Whatever you say, kiddo.
Okay, and then what?
Ouch! What is that?
I cannot access my dead anymore. Lovely.
I now pronounce you married.
This won't do. The war is still going to happen.
What's going on?
I don't have time.
I'm sorry.
I've got no...
Go to Tyronius.
Okay, try not to get his attention.
Ooh.
I don't have that weapon anymore. And he's not here anymore either, so I confused, like...
This hat, it is not...
supposed to work somehow, but obviously it isn't, so...
Let's just get to the I-do's already, am I right?
Oh, darling, a wedding is a... My dear darling councilwoman Ash always hides a bottle of the good stuff.
Echo! I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm an old wizard, Lil. I don't know if I still have it in me.
Life and death.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. I need a shard of pure ice to complete this here magical elixir to cast the spell you need.
You're drinking what looks like a glass of straight vermouth.
That's right. My magical elixir.
Ice for your drink, and then you'll cast the spell. Great.
Absolutely.
So we have some ice here. So we've got that. Here's the ice.
I got it.
Cheers, Lil. Bottoms up. Now for the spell.
Alright, and then what? He's not selectable. It's not working for me. I cannot access my dad either. Guess it's broken.
Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
But he was supposed to be because I couldn't access him, right? Because the game put him behind Tyronius and I couldn't get close to my dad. Lovely.
I guess Dad can't take him down unarmed. Let's see if I can do something about that.
What are we doing up here?
So can I get that weapon again? I can get this weapon. No, I cannot. Is there any other weapon? Do you have any weapons?
Articulus, I need your help. You see that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How?
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you...
I know spells that might work, but I'm not...
Life and death.
This is a matter of life and death.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels. Then I'd have no problem casting the spell for you.
What does the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
I'll see what I can do.
Anyone has got any weapon?
Again, despite your humble background, lovely work planning this wedding.
Weapon? A weapon?
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something just...
Do you have any weapons?
Would have been just as well off flushing a ton of gold bar.
This is kind of a strange request, but can I borrow your chef's knife?
Have you filled out requisition form 88B.7?
Yes.
Yes?
Well then, here you are.
If you face Tyronius with hammers, he will be equipped with this weapon.
I now pronounce you married.
The problem
you may now
is
kiss.
That I cannot get to my dad.
This won't do. The war is still going to happen. Off to another timeline.
I don't understand if this is a bug or...
What are we doing up here?
He's here again, right? I don't know. I will try to get another weapon. You will do fine.
Hey, bounty hunt.
Yes?
Give me that black.
Why should I?
Bribe?
I'll pay you a lot of gold.
Alright, so I've got the gun. And then I need...
Gary, you're still good in this timeline.
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana stored up to cast it. But, oh, I shouldn't say.
Life and death.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is so obsessed with it. It's really not all that great.
And
narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost. Get me some soup, and I should be able to execute the spell.
Well, I've got the soup.
Thanks for choosing Monty's, home of the soup.
Run, Lil, run. So I've got your soup.
I've got it.
That's some good shit. I'm brimming with mana now, baby. At least, I hope that's what I'm brimming with. Here goes nothing.
And, so I have a gun, right? I still cannot get to my dad. This is ridiculous. Will it work now?
Dad, now!
Oh! It's working now. Alright.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Don't even think about it.
Oh, okay, so I didn't have to actually talk with him first. So that works. Wonderful.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Not before I go back one more time.
No!
Lil!
Oh, finally.
What, Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him, and I grabbed for it, and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Hello, Lil.
Hello, friend.
Desdemona? You're being mind-controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
I don't think she's controlled by him anymore.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
No amulet.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control your mind?
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it to me.
And that a spell could only be broken by true friendship. And then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we like besties now?
Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the device since.
Oh.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
Probably, Lil.
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So, Dr. B? She's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Yes, of course.
Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war! Has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you. And our forces remain victorious. Since our victory, a number of the mages that were loyal to Tyronius have disappeared into hiding, but a few of the good ones have come forward and revealed that many of their ranks were working against Tyronius in secret. And with the war won and Tyronius out of the way, they rallied together and declared Echo their new leader.
Oh, good for him. Hooray!
Well, that's great news. Echo is the best choice for the job. So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy, work the night shift, harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Oh, finally.
Finally!
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift.
Well, one more shift couldn't hurt, could it?
And this is the end.
Without the burden of Tyronius' amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became a great, kind, and fair ruler to the sprawl. Although the city was battered, it would not be broken, and her rule ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity and innovation. The Queen and her royal consort Chuck made the brave choice to undergo couples counseling to work through the fallout from Desdemona's actions while under Tyronius' control. After a long absence from the public eye, the couple was spotted walking in the garden district, holding hands and laughing. Soon after the Sprawl's victory, the Goblin Liberation Army was officially disbanded. It wasn't needed anymore. The Queen promoted a number of its leaders into positions in the City Council and the Guard Corps, and barring a few minor incidents, a more tolerant version of the Sprawl seems to be blossoming. On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the Sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the Queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together. Councilwoman Ash's power on the City Council waned after the Sprawl's victory. As a result of the newly appointed non-human council members, she received a number of reprimands for her outdated and offensive attitudes towards goblins. She has been seen meeting with a number of wealthy and powerful merchant families in recent days, but her full intentions are not yet clear. After the war, Lieutenant Stryker tried to relax. She failed. Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the Sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking. Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil continued to cover for her dad at the guard shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin Ball games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks.
I don't mind the ending of the game. It was a little bit convoluted with all the time traveling, but in the end, it's fine.
So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there. And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
And this is the end. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day, night, morning. Bye bye.